All right, welcome to the Sim500 Midnight Thunder Series live here on Extreme Sim TV as we get ready to go. Green flag racing here tonight. So again, we're going to get ready to go racing in the Sim500 here tonight. Next round here at Atlanta Motor Speedway tonight. And the fun part is it's the old Atlanta surface, not the dumb new one. So we're ready to go. Larry Pace top of the board yet again. So again, let's get ready to do it here tonight. Ready to go once again. So right now, Larry, Wesley. So right now, again, lights around the racetrack coming on. Larry Pace, top of the board right now. Welcome everybody to tonight's coverage. And just like that, qualifying is going to be a wrap. So we can get ready to take a look at the starting grid for tonight's event. So again, let's take a look real quick. Midnight Thunder starting grid is going to be Larry Pace and Derek Myers on the front row. Row number 2, it's going to be Edward Foster and Tyler Dalton right there outside. Ron Holyfield, Chad Coleman, Thomas Lewandowski, Wesley Donaldson, Obi Stent, John Higman Jr., Pedro right there as well. Sexton, G. Jones, Kaufman, Rickon, and Brian there as well. There we go. Oh, green flag is ready to go yet again. So green flag coming. Once again here for Sim500. Welcome to Atlanta Motor Speedway. Tire wear going to be huge here tonight for the field as we work our way through. Again, thank you everyone for coming out here to Atlanta Motor Speedway tonight as we get ready and prepared to go racing. So again, with the field ready to rock and roll, again, we will have 90 laps with Larry Pace going to start from the front row. And it's going to be one of those nights here tonight of conserving your equipment all the way through. 91 laps here. Alright, continuing to roll right now. Continuing to work their way through. And again, field ready to go. Pace, Derek Myers right there. Tyler Dalton right there as well. Pace lights on the race truck. So again, Larry Pace to lead them to green here in a moment. It's going to be interesting to watch these cars here. Tons of horsepower, a lot of tire savings is what we're going to see here tonight. Possible tire strategies as well as we come through. And we are ready to go once again. Let's get ready to do it. Again, green flag this time by. Larry Pace leads. Pace leading right now. So ready to go. Pace out front, bringing them to green with Derek Myers. Here we go, coming to green this time. Myers, Pace, Edward Foster, and Tyler Dalton. Oh, wheel spin already. Hang on to it. It's the 39 out of shape of Derek Myers. Myers already out of shape there, but he'll hang on. Myers going to slide back in traffic. The 01 to Pace right there out front already. Into turn 1 and 2. 1 lap on the board. Already we see wheels spin here tonight in Atlanta. So again, field working their way through. Chad Coleman, Pedro, Derek Myers right there as well. Myers hanging on mid-pack. He's back to the 8th here after that rough start. On board, you see Myers going to pull back ahead into turn 1 and 2. So right now, Tyler Dalton continuing to lead the way right now. Tyler Dalton back to 5th right now. There's Dalton hanging on in the 19. John Higman Jr. right there as well. James Kaufman right there in line. 92 complete. So again, 3 laps complete. This time by 91. Right now, Larry Pace continuing to lead. Pace out front by about 5/10 of a second. Watch for them to start lifting here. Entering the corner, that's going to be huge. And again, right now, everybody hanging on right now. Ron Holyfield right there. Great racing so far. The 07 of DeJong right now. Larry Pace right there in the mix also. So again, back single file. Ron Holyfield mid-pack. Thomas Lewandowski. Thomas Lewandowski going to run the middle lane. Here comes Tyler Dalton. Big run for Tyler Dalton up top. Here as well, Ron Holyfield, Derek Myers right there in line as well. Again, Field hanging on. Field fighting their way through. So right now, 5:91 complete. As the field works their way by, 5:91. Derek Myers taking a look at Chad Coleman, Toby, John Higman Jr. right there as well. So again, first 6 laps going to be pretty calm here tonight as the field works their way into the corner yet again. Wesley Donaldson, David Comstock, James Kaufman, DeJohn, Brian Wortman there. Up front, Larry Pace continuing to lead. Larry Pace continuing to lead. Thomas Lewandowski. So right now, 7:91 complete. Larry Pace right there as well. 8 on the board. Coleman, Ron Holyfield. Oh, Toby's right there as well. Pedro right there as well. David Comstock hanging on. Wesley Donaldson right there as well. Larry Pace hanging on. Now Larry Pace, Tyler Dalton right there as well. Lewandowski, Edward, Myers, Ron Holyfield right there as well. Higman Jr., Toby, Pedro, David Comstock, Wesley Donaldson, Larry Pace continuing to lead. Right now, 10 on the board. And again, field working their way through. Thomas Lewandowski right there as well. right now, everybody hanging on. Again, fighting their way through. Everybody hanging on. So right now, again, working their way through. Right now, nose to tail Larry Pace right there out front. But right now, 13 to go this time by. But right now, everybody knows the tail. Ron Holyfield back here as well. Right now, everybody fighting their way by. So again, 1491 on the board. Now 14 complete. Larry Pace continuing to lead right now. Larry Pace continuing to lead. Higman Jr. right there as well. Toby right there in the mix also. Thomas Lewandowski right there back to third. Look at Thomas Lewandowski. Larry Pace going to use that very outside line to make it work. Again, 17 on the board. Howard Dalton, Thomas Lewandowski right there as well. Larry Pace right there hanging on, 17 complete. So again, Pace, Tyler Dalton, Thomas Lewandowski, Edward, and then Chad Toby right there as well. Larry Pace continuing to lead. Jim John Higman Jr. right there as well. Larry Pace continuing to lead. 19 of 91 complete. Pace continuing to lead the way here. A little bit of side-by-side racing behind him. The 20 going to step out of the line of Thomas Lewandowski. 19 on the board. 19 on the board here tonight. Of 91, Chad Coleman right there as well. Larry Pace continuing to lead. Hey man, hey, it's going pretty good, buddy. How about you? Larry Pace continuing to lead. Tyler Dalton right there as well. Larry Pace right there, 20 of 91 on the board. Chad Coleman right there as well. Larry Pace continuing to lead. Right now, everybody's fighting their way through. Right now, Larry Pace continuing to lead. Thomas Lewandowski right there in the mix also. So right now, everybody continuing to run. Right at the moment, Larry Pace out front leading. Larry Pace hanging on. Thomas Lewandowski right there as well, 22 on the board. 22 on the board this time by. Tyler Dalton hanging on 23 on the board. Here comes Ron Holyfield, Toby, Pedro, John Higman Jr. right there as well. John Higman Jr. up to 10th. David Comstock going to be back here a little ways. Brian as well. So right now, everybody hanging tight. Dragon got done a little bit ago. I'm going to my first concert. That's what I'm going to in August. Thomas Lewandowski. Out Dalton, Edward right there as well. Chad, Toby, Ron Holyfield holding on. Pedro trying to move forward. Pedro fighting through. Nice run for him. Larry Pace continuing to lead. Edward Forrester right there as well. Nice Dragon. Chad Coleman right there hanging tight. Right now, Pedro Wesley Donaldson trying to move forward. Car's starting to get a little out of shape. The more tire you burn off, the looser it's going to get. They're trying to sneak through. Trent's trying to sneak through. Right now, up front, Chad Coleman continuing to lead here tonight. Coleman, Kobe, doing everything he can. Here's Ron Holyfield, Pedro, Wesley Donaldson right there as well. Coleman, Larry Pace still leading the way right now. Kobe, Ron Holyfield hanging tight right now. See a couple cars side by side back here. Ron Holyfield and Pedro. Here it comes. Everybody working their way through. Larry Pace trying to hang on. Thomas Lewandowski, Edward. Yeah, a Dragon I would kill to go see Kiss. Honestly. Back in the day. Ron Wesley Donaldson right there as well. Chad Coleman continuing to hang top in the top five right now. So right now, 29 on the board this time by Kobe, Pedro, Higman Jr., Tyler Dalton hanging on as well, 30 on the board. Folks, we'll be right back in the booth here in a moment. All right, sorry about that, folks. Had to step away for a moment. Pit stops. Here we go, Dalton. Down pit road. First stop for Dalton. Here comes John Higman Jr. Going to swing by. Higman Jr. going to make it through. Tyler Dalton there as well. Pedro, T. John, Brian Witcherman. Right now, 34 on the board. Right now, everybody hanging tight. 34 on the board. All right, now up front leads Edward. All right now. Larry Pace continuing to lead right now. Larry Pace continuing to hang on. So right now, 35 on the board this time by. So again, 36 on the board. Larry Pace now continuing to lead. Edmund right there as well. James Kaufman hanging on. Great run for James as well. Right now, Larry Pace along with a couple more out front going at it. And this has been one heck of a ride already. So again, this field continues to rock and roll out front. Larry Pace continuing to work the front of the field. 37 on the board of 91. 31 this time by. What a job everybody's going to be doing here. They work their way through. Larry Pace, Tyler Dalton, Kobe, Chad Coleman, Edward, Pedro, Wesley Donaldson, John Hickman Jr. right there as well. Larry Page continuing to charge the lead here. Right now, Thomas Lewandowski, Toby, Edward right there. He'll be up to 6. Pedro there as well. Again, 38 on the board at 91. Wesley, John Hickman Jr. right there as well. Ron Holyfield, John James Kaufman, Brian, David Comstock right there as well. So right now, that's the way we set right now. Thomas Lewandowski, 40 and 91 complete. Right now, 40 on the board. Larry Pace out front, continuing to pull away. Thomas Lewandowski right there as well. Pace continuing to charge. Wesley, John Hickman Jr., Ron Holyfield right there. So again, 40 complete and 91. Everybody's been pretty smooth here so far. And working our way through. What a battle we've seen all night. And of course, Larry Pace there as well. 42 on the board. Larry Pace, Pedro hanging tight. Into 6, Toby, Wesley Donaldson, John Hickman Jr. What about Ron Holyfield right there? 42 on the board here. And again, Ron trying to move forward. Chad Coleman, look at this. Chad Coleman right there in traffic. He's going to have Mr. Edward all over the back bumper here. Edward all over the back bumper. That Advanced Auto Parts number 38 machine just in front of it. Putting the pressure to him right now. Pedro. .44 from 91 complete. Thomas, Tyler Dalton right there. Edward, Chad Coleman right there. Right now, Larry Pace continuing to lead. Wesley Donaldson, John Hickman Jr., Ron Holyfield. 45 complete. Lewandowski, Tyler Dalton right there as well. Pedro, Chad Coleman. So again, 47 on the board. $47 complete. This time by as the field works their way through. Edward, Pedro right there as well. Chad Coleman, Toby, John Higman Jr., 48 on the board this time by. So right now, again, 48 on the board of 51 right now. Right now, it's single file. So right now, as you see, Thomas Windows, Tyler, Edward, Pedro, Chad, Toby, to John right there as well. And 50 on the board, Chad Coleman right now in 6. Larry Pace there as well. 50 on the board with Pace still out front by 0.3 of a second. Lewandowski trying to run him down a little bit quicker last time by. A couple of thousandths is the difference right now. And that is the difference right now. And that's the way we sit here, 50 on the board. Larry Pace. Larry Pace, Thomas Lewandowski, Tyler Dalton right there as well. Toby, John, Higman Jr. Oh, contact to 97 out of shape. James Kaufman did a great job gathering it up, though. Larry Pace continuing to lead. Thomas Lewandowski right there as well. Don't be hanging on right there as well. Ron hanging on to John. Brian right there as well. James right there to pit road after getting sideways. So again, 53 on the board here tonight. And you see it right here with James Kaufman on pit road. Brought that car down after getting sideways. You know, with this track, anytime you have that happen, the rear tires are going to be absolutely junk. And that's exactly what he'll be fighting now. We'll see how it works through as they begin to work through. Again. And right now, he'll get off a pit road there nice and clear, save the car. Ruby, John Higman Jr., Wesley Donaldson, Ron Holyfield, Brian right there as well, James Kaufman. Kaufman there, one car down low. It's going to be Kaufman having problems again. On it, David Comstock. Larry Pace right there as well. Hanging on, nice run for Larry Pace. Now, nice job so far. Been one heck of a run here tonight so far. Again, 56 on the board. Larry Pace, Thomas Lewandowski right there as well. Larry Pace continuing to hang on. Pedro. Chad Coleman right there. Toby there as well. So what a run. 56 on the board. And this has been one of those nights so far. Right now, Larry Pace continuing to lead here. Good gap so far. Thomas Lewandowski. Edward. Chad Coleman right there as well. Larry continuing to lead by 2.5 seconds. So Larry up front of Thomas Lewandowski by 2.8. That's the gap up front. As they work their way by Edward Foster right there. Pedro. Chad Coleman. What about Toby? Higman. Brian. James Kaufman. Larry Pace continuing to pull away. 2.8 to gap. But again, that gap staying about the same up front. Thomas Lewandowski. Tyler Dalton, Edward, Pedro, Chad, Toby, John Higman Jr., Wesley Donaldson. So again, that's the way everybody sets. But again, 60-91 complete. Howard Dalton. Larry Pace out front continuing to lead. Thomas Lewandowski second. Tyler Dalton, Edward Forrest. And again, continuing to hang time. Pedro Chad Coleman right there as well. Toby, John Higman Jr. Of course, the pit road. Here comes Toby sliding her sideways. He'll get it down. Nice driving, Toby. That car was gone down at least 30% all the way to pit road. Don't know if he got him for speeding, but he got the car down and on pit road. Great job. So Larry Pace continuing to lead the charge out front. 29 laps on the stint. It's so hard to get a car down pit road when it gets out of shape like that. You got to really wheel that thing down pit road to make it work. Right now, taking a look at Tyler Dalton. Dalton, again, kind of a stable of this league in that third spot right now. Dalton up top using that top lane. Edmond on pit road. Another one to pit road here. Larry Pace continuing to lead. 63 on the board. Thomas Lewandowski. And Ron Hollyfield. Toby. Brian, Chad Coleman. Larry Pace continuing to lead. So that's the way they set here again. 64 complete. Right now, Larry Pace, Tyler Dalton. Right there as well. 65 on the board. Five this time by. 65 at the strike. $65 on the board right there as well. $65 complete. Howard Dalton right there as well. $6 on the board. $66 on the board, John Higman Jr. Right now, Higman Jr., Ron, Larry Pace, Thomas Lewandowski. Coleman. We're on Holyfield right now. Toby. Howard Dalton. 80 is 68 on the board. Right now, Higman Jr. So right now, 68 on the board this time by. Field continuing to hang tight. Nice racing, John Higman Jr. Thomas Lewandowski, Edward, Pedro right there as well. So again, the field's pretty single filed out. Larry Pace right now. Thomas Lewandowski. Coleman. 69 on the board. So again, right now, 69 and 91 on the board. Oh. Right now, Pace pulling away by about 1/10 of a second here, but Lewandowski has trimmed that down dramatically here. Larry Pace hanging on out front. Larry Pace. Pace continuing the lead right now. Lewandowski all over the ass end of that car. Thomas Lewandowski pressure. This is going to get good here. Going to be 20 to go this time by. 20 to go. Look at him nose to tail this time by. 20 to go this time by. Larry Pace right in front. So Larry Pace doing everything he can to hold on. Pace, Thomas Lewandowski. Right there as well, nose to tail right at the moment. Pace continuing to lead. So again, that's 73 on the board this time by. So again, Larry Pace continuing to lead right now. Larry Pace, Thomas Lewandowski. The top two with 73 on the board. So right now, 74 complete. Larry Pace out front. Howard Dalton. Coleman right there as well. So Larry Pace continuing to lead. Thomas Lewandowski right there as well. Toby. Chad Coleman. So again, 75 and 91 complete. You see Thomas Lewandowski leading the charge right now. Great run. And what a battle we have seen. 76 on the board. Thomas Lewandowski has fallen back off the others here. Right now, Larry Pace, Thomas Lewandowski, Pedro. Edward there as well. Tyler, Chad Coleman. Pace continuing to hang on. Thomas Lewandowski trying to pull to the back bumper here, but starting to lose ground here. Well, again, 77 on the board. Now working their way through. Larry Pace hanging on. Well, that's the way we said as they work their way by right now. And again, Field trying to hang on. Right now, single file. 1 second to gap. Right now, Larry Pace continuing to lead. Here comes Thomas Pedro right there as well. Edward, Tyler Dalton. Toby. Thomas. Larry Pace hanging on as well. 9 of 91 complete, or 79 to 91 complete. Toby. Ron DeJong. Larry Pace continuing to lead. Thomas Lewandowski trying to pull into him. Edward, Tyler, John Higman Jr., Wesley Donaldson. So again, 80 on the board to stand by. And that's the way we set. So that is the way we set right now. Pedro. Larry Pace, 81 on the board. So right now, everybody hanging tight. Nice run so far. So right now, as they work through 82 on the board to stand by. So again, 82 complete this time by. What a battle as we watch these guys work their way through. Thomas, Thomas Lewandowski right there as well, trying to pull him through. Larry. So again, as we close to the end, Thomas Lewandowski can't get to him. So right now, that's the way we set. Larry Pace continuing to lead. Right now, Pedro Edward right there as well. So again, Larry Pace continuing to lead. But what a battle we've seen all the way through here. Larry Pace right now hanging on. Thomas Lewandowski, 86 on the board as they work their way through. That's the way we sat right now, and they'll sneak through at the moment. Larry Pace out front, continuing to lead at the moment here. Right now, that is the way we run, 86 on the board. The field's still trying to figure it out, what they need to do to try to deal with Larry Pace, but Larry Pace comfortably with the race lead here tonight. Edward right there as well. So again, as they close in here, Larry Pace continuing to lead the way. That's the way they sit at the moment. What a battle we've seen all night long so far. Right now, Larry Thomas right there as well. But right now, Larry Pace continuing to lead at the moment. $86 on the board this time by. Thomas Lewandowski right there as well. 90 of 91 complete. Thomas Lewandowski not able to get there. So again, closing on the end here. But right now, coming to the end of this one. One lap to go for Larry Pace here tonight. Now, right now, that's the way we set. Coming to the end of it here tonight. Thomas Lewandowski can't get to him. And checkered flag is out. Larry Pace gonna win it here tonight. There we go. Checkered flag for Larry Pace here tonight. So again, Larry Pace able to get it done here. So there we go. So Larry Pace did it exactly the way you should and got it done here tonight back to victory lane. So great job there once again for Larry Pace. Yet another win. Larry Pace getting it done. So Larry Pace, great job. Yet again, going to victory lane here tonight. Checkered flag is out. So again, Larry Pace getting it done here tonight. Congratulations, Larry. Oh, so Larry Pace getting it done here tonight. So Larry Pace or Lewandowski, let's talk to him. Lewandowski, you got a copy on it, buddy. It's Matt up here in the booth. Oh, didn't hear you. You got me, buddy? All right. I can't. Let's see if Larry's able to talk. Hey, Larry, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, Thomas, man, try to fix your mic. I'll bring you back up. When you're talking, I can't hear you, man. I'll try it again. All right, Larry Pace, you got a copy?
Loud and clear.
All righty, man. Well, you were able to pull away from Thomas Lewandowski there. He ran you down, but you started to walk back away from him.
Yeah, he tried to short pit me, and it was definitely the smart move to try to make there at the end. If he would have got in front of me, it was going to be really hard to pass, even with the lap fresher tires. But
Right.
I was able to stay in front of him and then just kind of take my time and wait for his tires to catch up with him, and we just took her easy.
Took it easy and went right back to victory lane, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, man, you did a great job here tonight. Congratulations. And, man, Larry, you did a wonderful job tonight.
I appreciate it. For this race to go flag to flag, even with a small field, really cool. Sim500 Midnight Thunder typically only has about a caution or two, so really cool to have one go start to finish like that and have it play out naturally.
Yes, sir.
Ton
I
of fun.
agree. Well,
Might
Larry,
might not have been the most entertaining race to watch, but it was a ton of fun to race.
oh, I had a blast. I'm over here jamming out. You can't hear it, but I'm jamming out. So,
Oh,
I had a
perfect.
ball. Oh, dude, I have a blast anytime. It don't matter because I'm jamming out.
Love it.
All
What are you
right.
listening to? Some Journey?
No, today I'm listening to Creed Fisher. Creed Fisher is who I'm listening to.
Right on.
Oh, Larry, man, congrats, buddy, getting her done, and congrats, buddy.
Thank you very much, and thanks for doing what you do. Love
You,
love watching the broadcast back
you too,
and
sir.
seeing your perspective. But yeah, you take care, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week, buddy. Lewandowski. Let's talk to him. Thomas, you got me?
Yeah, I
All
fixed it.
right, got you this time, buddy. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's my fault.
Oh man, well, you short pitted a little bit, and I think at some point in the broadcast I said something to the effect you're all over his ass, and then yeah, drop back.
Yeah, I had to do something there. Because like coming into the last pit stop, I was, Larry's so good that I'm not going to run him down, in that 30 lap window or so at the end. So I figured I could, just try short pitting and then kind of really push it on the out lap and while he's getting up to speed. And if I can get out in front of him, maybe I can just, defend on the high side and see what happens. It was worth a shot
Right.
because I had such a big gap on third place. I knew that I could push it pretty hard, and worst comes to worst, I still get second.
Alrighty, alrighty. Well, man, you did a great job here tonight, coming home second.
Yeah, we're just good points night, and hopefully we'll get in the championship 8 here at the end of the season, or whatever, however many they take. I think it's 8.
Alrighty, buddy.
But
I tell you what, you did a wonderful job tonight, man.
thank you.
And whenever I let you go here, could you run down to the Sim500 Mafia room and tell Brian and Tyler not to go anywhere, because I'm going to talk to them here in just a minute.
Sure.
I appreciate your help, man. I appreciate it. Great job, man. And Thomas, you did a wonderful job, and maybe next time you'll get him. All right, Pedro. Let's talk to Pedro. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All righty. Well, dude, P3 here tonight, bud. Pretty good for you.
Yeah, not too bad. I haven't run a lot of these races with this new car this season, so figured I'd jump in tonight and see what we could do starting from the back.
Well, you did a great job, and man, I enjoyed calling the race as always. You pulled yourself forward up into the top 3 tonight.
Yeah, that was from the beginning of the race. I didn't know if we were even going to get a top 5, so to get top 3 is pretty happy with that, I guess, overall. Like I said, just hadn't raced too much with these cars, so still kind of learning what you can and can't do.
Yeah, sir.
So biggest thing, first run, where I lost a lot of time, I was trying to save tires and see if saving tires really did much, but by the time it mattered, we were all pitting, so lost a lot of time there. And I just could never make it up, never had a yellow to kind of reset everything, but that was fine. Kind of learned from that, went on from there, and we were able to gain spots through the two other pit stops that we did and get to third.
Yes, sir, man. Well, again, congratulations, top 3 here tonight, buddy.
No, I appreciate it, man. It was a good run, and
Yeah.
congrats to Larry. He's always really fast with these cars.
I agree, man. He's a rocket ship. Well, man, great job. We'll talk to you later on, buddy. You may want to give a shout out to.
Yeah, no, for sure. I appreciate you for putting on the broadcast. All the admins at 500 appreciate everything they do putting on this league. All the guys on team name. We always have a lot of fun racing with each other. Congrats to Larry for winning, and appreciate the family for letting me come and hang out for a little bit.
All right, man. Congrats, buddy.
Thank you.
All righty, everyone. Thank you for coming out here tonight. We'll see you next time here on the Sim500 Midnight Thunder Series. In 1 week from now,